Welcome to the Agris Law Firm talk show on VSAM 1040. Today's show will be translated into Spanish for our Spanish-speaking viewers. I'm here with my partner, Taylor, and our legal assistant, Maria, and we are going to talk about car accidents today.
Hola, yo soy María y estoy aquí para hablar en español y para traducir. Esta es la compañía de Agris Law Firm. Aquí estamos para hablar hoy de los daños personales 101 para hacer preguntas de seguridad de carros y oír qué se tiene que comprar, qué se tiene que hacer, qué se tiene que hacer cuando tienen un accidente. Taylor, if you're involved in a car accident, what are the 3 things that you should do?
The first thing that you should do when you're involved in a car accident is call 911. You want the police to come to the scene of the accident to get evidence and create a police report. What the police will do is they'll interview everyone involved in the accident. They'll interview witnesses, create a diagram. During this portion, when the police are at the scene of the accident, if you're not comfortable speaking English, you're worried about some translation issues, what we recommend is that you actually put a family member or friend on speakerphone when speaking with the officer so that your story is being accurately translated to the officer. But it's really important that they're able to come to the scene, maybe take photos, get document a report of the actual accident. The second most important thing to do when you're involved in an accident is to get treatment. Even if you think you might have just minor injuries, those minor injuries might be exacerbated. Those minor injuries might worsen over the next few hours or even several days. So it's important that you go straight to a hospital to get checked out completely. And if the doctors at the hospital tell you, follow up with your primary care doctor or see a specialist, whatever they tell you to do, it's important to follow those instructions and continue to get the treatment that you need. The third most important thing to do at the scene of an accident, or not at the scene of the accident, but right after an accident, is to call an attorney. Because after being involved in an accident, you're going to start receiving calls from insurance companies who don't have your best interests at heart. We will take care of those calls. We will start getting the evidence that we need to work up your case, and we'll also make sure that you get the treatment that you need to get better. So 3 things to do after an accident: call 911, get the treatment you need, and call a lawyer. We'll take away all the headaches that are coming your way after an accident and try and get you back on your feet as quickly as possible.
Okay. So le hice la pregunta a la señora Taylor, ¿qué son las 3 más importantes cosas que se debe hacer cuando tienes un accidente? La primera cosa que debes hacer es llamar a la policía. Llamando a la policía es la cosa más importante que se puede hacer. Mucha gente piensa que no deben llamar a la policía, pero es lo más importante porque eso te va a ayudar. Llamando a la policía ven lo que pasó en el accidente, entonces ellos pueden ver el accidente con usted y la otra persona. Ellos van a hablar con usted y preguntarle preguntas qué pasó. Y si usted no se siente bien hablando con la policía o no le entiende la policía, lo que debe hacer es llamar a su familia o un amigo que puede hablar inglés y puede ayudarle a traducir. En ese tiempo pueden hablar con la policía para que pueda explicar lo que pasó de sus palabras. Entonces la segunda cosa que debe hacer es, si te sientes mal o piensas que no te sientes mal, debes todavía tener tratamiento, posiblemente ir al hospital para que te chequeen, porque a veces uno no piensa que tiene daños o no está herido, pero al final sí está. Y esas cosas pueden suceder horas después, días después. Y la otra cosa que más importante es llamar a un abogado, llamar a la agencia de Agris Law Firm. Hablando con un abogado, eso te ayuda con el caso. Ellos están ahí para ayudarte, para pelear para usted, para ayudarte con tratamiento, para buscar los doctores que uno necesita para el caso. So Mike, should I speak with a car insurance company after an accident?
So the short answer is no, and there are several reasons why. The car insurance company who's contacting you, which is likely the other driver's insurance company, has their best interests in mind. And insurance companies are for-profit companies. They want to get more in premiums than they pay out in settlements. So as Taylor mentioned, with the top 3 things you should do after an accident, one of which is hire a lawyer, those are things that we take care of. So don't talk to the insurance company. It's very simple. And if you contact an attorney and hire us, we will deal with your insurance company, we'll deal with the other driver's insurance company, we'll make sure that your property damage is taken care of, and we'll deal with all of those headaches. So it's very common after a car accident for people to want to talk to the insurance company, and I can't stress it enough that they shouldn't, because the friendly person on the other end of the line really doesn't have your interests in mind. And this happens all the time. I mean, we've had clients who are contacted by the at-fault driver's insurance company the same day of the accident. I've had a client who was contacted in the hospital. It's wild. So the short answer is, don't talk to insurance, talk to a lawyer first, and we'll take care of everything.
So la pregunta que le hice al señor Mike fue si uno debe hablar con la compañía de seguro cuando te llamen después del accidente, y la respuesta es no. No debes hablar con la compañía de seguro porque dicen que la compañía no tiene su interés. Ellos lo que quieren es pagar lo más mínimo y cerrar el caso. Uno lo que debe hacer es llamar al abogado porque los abogados están ahí para ayudarte. Si llama a la compañía de Agris Law Firm, ellos van a hablar para usted a las compañías de seguro. Ellos van a hacer todo para ayudarle para que le puedan pagar lo más posible en el caso. Porque estas compañías de seguro lo que quieren hacer es nomás cerrar el caso lo más rápido y pagar lo mínimo más posible.
And Maria, let me add something, because I don't want it to sound too harsh, like, no, don't, you're never going to want to talk to the insurance company. Look, there are times where people contact us, we give them advice, and the advice is, yeah, it's totally fine. Go talk to the insurance company because you're not injured, they just want to fix your car. You can figure out how much your car is worth or damaged based on an estimate or Kelley Blue Book or whatever. So there are times where we talk to our clients and we say, look, it's totally fine to talk to them. But it's just best to talk to us first, a lawyer first, so we can give advice to make sure that the client doesn't say something that comes back to haunt them.
Okay. So lo que también dice el señor Mike es que lo mejor es llamar a un abogado porque lo que quieres hacer es, te va a explicar cómo es lo mejor para hablar con la compañía. A veces está bien para hablar con las compañías, pero ellos te pueden ayudar para saber lo que debes decir o explicar las cosas que te van a preguntar y usted puede estar mejor preparado para hablar con las compañías. Si no tienes daños o fue algo bien minimal, lo que puedes hacer es llamar al abogado, hablar con ellos y ellos te dejan saber si está bien que llames a la compañía porque ellos solo quieren ayudar con el estimado. Pero siempre que es mejor que uno conseje con un abogado para que usted sabe lo que es lo mejor que debes hacer. Okay. So Taylor, what if my injuries are minor? Should I get the medical treatment from the scene of the accident?
Absolutely. And I specifically can think of one client who was really hesitant at the scene of the accident to get help. They were like, oh, I just feel a little achy, but I think I'll be fine. And a lot of people feel this way. You're in an accident, your adrenaline's flowing, you think you'll be fine. She did go to the hospital and ended up being really injured for a period of years. It was soft tissue, but she had concussions, migraines, and this really lasted for 2 years. And it's a good thing she went, because if she had delayed treatment, that really hurts your case value, because the insurance company is going to say, hey, these injuries weren't caused by the accident. They waited a week or 2 weeks. Those gaps in treatments can be really detrimental to your case. So you won't regret going to the hospital. If you are fine, great. But you will certainly regret not going if those minor injuries get worse.
So la pregunta que le hice a la señora Taylor es, ¿qué pasa si mis daños son minimal? ¿Debo ir al hospital aunque pienso que estoy bien? Y la respuesta es sí. Lo más importante que puedes hacer es, y si te sientes un poco dolorida o dolorido, lo que debes hacer es todavía que te chequeen, porque lo que a veces pasa es una persona cuando tiene un accidente no siente los daños que uno tiene, piensan que están bien y después lo que pasa es ahí comienzan los dolores y a veces las compañías de seguro dicen, oh, eso no pasó ahí cuando tuviste el accidente, eso pasó después. So que si tienes un poco de dolor o mínimo dolor, es siempre mejor que te vean los doctores, que vayas al hospital, la ambulancia que te lleve, porque uno nunca sabe y eso te puede afectar después. Cuando tienes un caso, los seguranzas pueden decir, oh, eso no pasó, debes hablar con los abogados para estar seguro que todo esté bien. So Mike, can our Agris law firm help me find a doctor for my treatment?
Yes, so throughout the years, we have created a network of doctors who we work with. And as Taylor was mentioning, it's so important to get treatment after the scene of an accident. But a lot of people, they don't know where to go, or maybe they do know where to go, but there's a 2 or 3 week or even longer delay before they can go see the doctor. So we work with orthopedic physicians, we work with physical therapists, pain management doctors, and we will make sure that our clients get the treatment that they need. And more importantly, we can get people in to see doctors within a matter of a couple of days. And that's really important because, as Taylor was mentioning, you want to get treatment right away. And the reason that's important is because it will document your injuries, it will document what's going on, and the insurance companies look at that when they settle cases. So we don't want clients to worry about getting medical treatment and who to see. That's part of our process. We make sure that people get treatment, they go to the right doctor, and they get the treatment that they need. And look, sometimes people will go to a doctor and 2 weeks later they're fine. And it's not a big deal, and that's great because we want people to get better. Oftentimes, though, people are injured, they don't know where to go, what to do, and we can help with that. Literally, reach out to us, reach out to you. We will find a doctor near them as part of our network, and we get people in within a day or two.
Okay. So la pregunta que le hice al señor Mike es, ¿y si la compañía de Agris Law Firm si te puede ayudar a conseguir un doctor para ayudarte con el tratamiento? Y la respuesta es sí. Que ellos conocen a muchos doctores que son especialistas y lo que pueden hacer es conectarte con un doctor que puede ayudar. A veces cuando uno llama a su doctor, a veces demora 1 semana, 2 semanas para que le den la cita. Pero cuando los abogados le ayudan a conseguir un doctor, los doctores le pueden ver más pronto en unos pocos días o el próximo día después del accidente. So Taylor, who pays for the bills, the damages, and the expenses if I'm in an accident?
So when a case is settled, when the other side pays, all that is included in the settlement. They're paying for your medical bills, pain and suffering, loss of normal life. There's a whole list of things that they're actually paying that adds up to the dollar amount that you get at the end of the day. However, until the case settles and you're getting treatment, incurring medical bills, there's a couple things that happen. If you have health insurance, you can submit those bills to your health insurance, and your health insurance might get paid at the end as a portion of the settlement. However, if you don't have health insurance, or maybe you want to see providers that aren't in your network, the great thing is that the doctors that Mike and I have and the healthcare providers in that network that he mentioned, they'll treat all of our clients on a lien. So that means they'll give you all the treatment that you need prior to settlement, and then they get a portion of the settlement based on the amount of bills that you incurred over the time. But that's an awesome service that we provide to our clients because they don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I need all this treatment, these medical bills, I'm getting all these letters. Our network will treat you regardless of whether you have health insurance, and they'll just get paid on the end. So that's why it's really important to hire an attorney, especially Agris Law Firm, to make sure that you get all the treatment that you need regardless of whether you have health insurance.
And at the end of a case, what we're going after is we're going after the other driver's insurance company. And if the other driver doesn't have insurance or they don't have enough, we're going after our own client's insurance company to make sure that they are compensated for these damages, medical bills, and all of that. So at the end of the day, we're going after insurance to pay out our clients in a personal injury case.
So la pregunta que le hice a la señora Taylor fue, ¿quién paga para los biles los daños y los gastos cuando uno tiene un accidente. Y la respuesta fue que cuando uno tiene un accidente y comienza el tratamiento, si quieres usar su seguro de salud, puedes, pero a veces la compañía de seguranza demora de pagar, se puede demorar para tener citas. Entonces, lo que hacen es, si usted tiene un accidente y tiene daños, lo que debe hacer es hablar con un abogado y trabajar con los doctores que ellos tienen en su network, porque lo que ellos pueden hacer es, esos doctores que están listos para ayudarle, ellos lo que hacen le dan todo el tratamiento. Entonces, después, ya cuando el caso se tiene que pagar, ahí es cuando le pagan a los doctores. Nada sale de su bolsillo. A veces lo que puede pasar también es, what did you say about you try to collect from the health insurance, or from the insurances at the end, ultimately?
Yeah, so the at-fault driver has insurance.
Okay, that's
and
the part I
you as
missed.
a driver also have insurance, so we go after the at-fault driver's insurance to pay out, and then if there's additional coverage through your own insurance,
Then-
we're just going after car insurance companies like State Farm,
Okay.
Allstate, Progressive. That's who ends up paying at the end.
Okay. Entonces lo que pasa es, al final lo que pasa es los abogados van a perseguir a las compañías de seguro de los carros, a su seguro o al seguro de la persona que te pagó, para el final que ellos paguen el caso. So Mike, how much does it cost to hire Agris Law Firm for a personal injury case?
This is a really good question, and it's super important for the viewers to know this, that we work on a contingency fee, so we don't get paid unless we get a settlement. And what that means is our services are free, our clients don't pay a penny, and the only time we do get paid is if we get a settlement. And so there's no risk to reach out to us, whether it's to ask about, I was in a car accident and I have a question about insurance or property damage, or I was injured, can you help me? We handle all of our cases on a contingency fee. We will give people free advice all the time, even if we can't help them. So I don't want people to, be discouraged with, oh, this is a lawyer, they're going to charge me so much money, I don't have the money to pay for it. So the short answer is it's free unless we get a settlement, and then we get paid. And we do all of the work on the case for free until we settle the case or win. So what that means is we could work on a case for 2 months, a year, 2 years, and our clients literally never pay us a dime that entire time. We do all the work, we front all the costs, and when we settle the case is when we get paid. And look, once in a blue moon, we don't win a case and we lose, and even in those situations, our clients don't owe us a dime. So the short answer is our clients will never pay us a penny, it is free, and we get paid when we settle a case.
Okay. So le hice la pregunta al señor Mike, ¿cuánto cuesta para los servicios de la compañía de Agris Law Firm? Y la respuesta es, no le cuesta nada a usted para trabajar con los abogados de Agris Law Firm. Lo que ellos hacen es, ellos no te cobran nada hasta que ganen el caso. Ya cuando el caso le gana, entonces ahí se paga una porción a los abogados. Usted no tiene que pagar nada. Si demora 2 meses, 6 meses, 1 año, 2 años, usted no paga nada a los abogados. Ellos trabajan hasta que el caso se termine. Y ese punto es cuando ellos colectan su comisión por el trabajo, entonces ahí le dan el pago, la diferencia a usted.
Thank you for watching the Agris Law Firm talk show today on VSAM 1040 Chicago. Today's show was for our Spanish-speaking audience. I was here with my partner Taylor and Maria, who helped translate to teach the viewers about personal injury, car accidents, and what to do.
Muchas gracias por ver nuestro show con Agris Law Firm hoy en VSAM 1040. Les queremos decir muchas gracias por su tiempo, y si tienen cualquier pregunta, que nos llame en este número que ve aquí, y esperamos que nos vean la próxima vez. Muchas gracias. Adiós.
Bye. Thank you.